Hello, welcome back to Gabby's Book Talk. So today's book is a contemporary fiction novel that represents Native American literature for young adults, and we are talking about If I Ever Get Out of Here by Eric Ganswroth. So this is the story of Lewis Blake, a Native American teen who attends a gifted school. So this is a gifted junior high program which is set in northern New York State in 1975. So Lewis is dreading going back to school because he doesn't have any friends. And he has absolutely no hopes of finding any this coming school year. So while there are many problems that keep him from being able to make friends, the fact that he's Native American is probably his biggest issue. Not only that, but he also lives in a reservation with his family. His one friend, who really doesn't count as a friend, they don't hang out at school or anything, so he's pretty lonely. So soon after school starts, he finds a new student, George Haddonfield, and they are able to become friends because he finds out that George's dad grew up around Native Americans, and so they really kick it off, and Lewis learns how different life can be outside of the reservation. Now, George is from a military family, and he lives in military housing on base, very different than the reservation where Lewis and his family come from, and so George doesn't know that Lewis and his family live in poverty. The fact that his family is poor is a cause of shame for Lewis. So this causes Lewis to come up with a bunch of excuses to keep George from hanging out at Lewis's house. Now, the boys are able to bond over the love of music, especially the Beatles. But their friendship is put to the test when a storm forces George and his dad to have to crash at Lewis's place and discover the truth about Lewis and his family's poverty. So not only that, but then George and his family are being relocated to Texas because his father is being told by the Air Force that he is being replaced or moved into Texas. So will their friendship be able to survive the differences between who they are as well as this separation? And will George finally come to terms with, his friend being a Native American? Well, not necessarily George, but really Lewis. Will Lewis be able to come to terms with who he is, where he comes from, and will they still be able to be friends after they are separated? So to find out, I highly recommend that you check out If I Ever Get Out of Here by Eric Ganswroth. It is a truly exceptional addition to Native American literature for young adults. I give this one a 5 out of 5. So I really hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time.